Good evening, I'm Steve Marsh.
How are we? I'm Dan Wright.
This is our wicked audience.
Yeah! And these are our guests.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of Fake Week in the Big Brother house.
And everything has been fake.
These beards are fake.
My tits are really fake.
This is a fake arm.
And this is a fake torso.
She's clearly faking it.
But this is absolutely real. In fact, it's Big Brother's Big Mouth. Yeah! To Big Brother's Big Mouth. People, this is Steve Marsh. Steve used to be a professional wrestler, but got disqualified after spiking his opponent's drinks with Viagra, making them stay in their dressing room and wrestle themselves.
Touchy. This is my good friend, Mr. Dan, right now. Dan used to be a lesbian.
True.
That's right, but after some extensive surgery and a week in a Norwegian brothel, he's now a real straight shooter.
Wicked. Joining us tonight, we have glamour model Jerry Bird.
She's here. Cheers, there. And I've got to say, it's an absolute pleasure to have Slick Rick Waller in the studio.
It's the Waller!
The Waller! And of course, we've got our wicked audience tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's going to be a good show. Remember, though, it's not all about us. We want to hear from you, so please phone us, text us, or email us your messages via the website.
That's right. Now, all week you've been voting for which housemate, Charlie or Nikki, you want to fake evict. Interviewed and then sent back into the house. And tonight, you voted Charlie to be given the boomerang boot at a butcher's.
A fake eviction. One housemate will leave and then be sent straight back in.
What the fuck?
I would like to watch your face watching what I've said about you in the diary room.
I'm ready to go home. I don't want to be in this house with a bunch of teenagers.
I cannot wait for the buzz when I get out of this building.
The fifth person to be evicted is... Charlie!
You just overwhelmed you lot. Let's hear it in.
God, what's going on, guys? Where's the cheers, man? What the hell's going on? I'm freaking out.
All will become clear. Do you want to go back into the house? Hell yeah.
We're going to call this debate Fake Off Charlie, which basically means fuck off Charlie. That's what it means. Now, this is Fake Week. Is that hair fake?
It's real, actually.
It is real,
No, I wouldn't pay for a haircut like this.
Oh, don't put yourself down. It looks good, doesn't it, people? Don't you think?
Yeah.
You really don't like it. It's all right. Now, were you surprised Charlie left tonight? And then went back in?
Actually. No, I'm not, actually. To be honest, I think she'd been on her way out for a while, from what I'd kind of heard.
But it was exciting, wasn't it?
Really?
You're not that excited. I'm going to turn to Jerry. Now, Jerry, it's Fake Week. Are they fake?
Ooh, real.
They are real?
Am I faking it?
Oh, right, fair enough.
Am I faking it?
Sorry?
Or am I faking
I don't know what you're doing right now. Now, I suppose Ziggy and Chanel, they looked quite scared, didn't they,
Yeah, they did.
when Charlie went back in?
Chanel was terrified, bless her.
What's going to happen now, do you think?
Well, I don't know. I think, you know, Charlie's had a look at herself and realised that she wasn't a very nice person. So hopefully she might turn a leaf.
She might mellow out.
Yeah, she might mellow out.
What do we reckon? Steve, it's our last night tonight,
Yeah.
right? But where would the last place you'd want to be right now?
In a prison cell with Marlon here.
Fair enough.
He'd ruined my ass. Now, Marlon, were you happy to see Charlie go tonight?
I'm so glad that Charlie's gone back in. She's been evicted, she's seen exactly what they said, and now she's going back in there. She's seen all the crowd, she's got so much power, she's powerful than the rest of the housemates, but the downside, they're going to all evict her, well, nominate her next week, and she's going to be gone.
Fairly dues. Got to take it across to our lady who was coming earlier on. Now, did you enjoy that, man? Was it good for you? I was loving it. Now, actually, what do you think is the first thing that Charlie's going to say once she's got back in there now?
I think, though, everyone's focusing on Charlie, but they need to focus on everyone else in the house.
Interesting.
Because they've also heard the things that she said.
Right.
So now, you know, those that have any oomph or balls will be going for her, and I think that's quite good.
Did you see the look on Chanel's face when she went back in?
Yes, I
Down
did.
have a crack at it.
OK, I'm here with Romeo Dunn. on, people. How are you doing there, fella? Cap on an angle. Wicked. OK, Romeo, I can call you that, can't I? Romeo, what do you think? Do you think anyone's going to be happy for her back? I mean, Carol, she was crying, you know, tears of joy.
I think Carol will be very delighted to have her back, just because she was saying how much she enjoyed her cooking and her cleaning, and she was like a mother.
I hear what you're saying. I've got respect for you. What about Nikki? Will Nikki be pleased that she's back?
Like compadres in the house. They did everything to give us always chilling out.
OK, respect. Let's go over here. I'm going to go to a guy who looks high on sunny delights. How you doing there, fella?
All right.
So, how did you read the situation tonight? What's going to happen back in that house?
It's going to kick off,
It's going to kick off between Charlie and who?
Charlie, the lot of Chanel. It's got to be Chanel.
It's going to be Chanel. Do we think Charlie and Chanel are going to kick off?
I've got to say to this lady down here, did you notice that the way that her and Carol were so pleased to see each other again? Have they formed a new bond there?
Oh, I think so. She's her new mum, isn't she? And I think as well that I think they're going to be scared to vote for Charlie now, because she's
got a bit of power.
Oh, absolutely, and they're going to know that she knows that they voted for her. So I think...
Hang on a minute. That's right, this woman here, hang on a minute. I'm getting across, Romeo, great to see you. That's right, we are so solid tonight. Here we go. Go on, love, what were you saying?
Charlie's played it well going back to the house, because she's told them a pack of lies going back in about all the banners and all that.
But that's what she does, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but she's lied, and now that you've seen all their faces, like Liam and all that lot, they're all thinking that, so they will probably be too scared to nominate her.
Liam is very interested, actually. Do you see the way Liam reacted? Dan, you're in between Byrne and Waller. Have a chat.
I will do, Stephen. I'll enjoy it. OK, Rick, I mean, what do you think at this point? I mean, she looked embarrassed, didn't she? Maybe she might mellow when she goes back.
To be honest, I think it's the whole... You know, I don't like to, you know, make comparisons with Jade Goody or anything, but...
Who does?
But, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, she says too much. She goes too far.
But she might mellow now. Does anyone here think that she might become a better person? Whoever knows... Do you know what? The audience might feel sorry for her, the public, and she might become a favourite. What do we think? In fact, let's ask Charlie's mates. Charlie's mate, Keisha, are you there?
Hiya.
How you doing, Keisha?
I'm all right.
So, do you feel sorry for Charlie?
No, I don't feel sorry for her. I mean, she's just being herself, innit? I mean, she's being herself.
Keisha, do you think she's going to go back and then she's just going to go fucking bananas?
No, I don't, you know. I think she's going to actually do what she said. She's going to calm it down a bit and let other people actually express themselves.
Do you really believe that?
No. I do. You know what, yeah. Chanel, all right then, fair play. She said what she said. Charles going to take it on board, and she's going to work with it. Maybe there might be a little cat fight between them.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so.
Did you see Charlie's face when she said, do you want to go back in? And she thought about it for a second, went, yeah, fucking put me back in. Yeah, big time.
Yeah,
you really think she's going to calm down after that?
She wasn't going to go back in. I had a feeling, but then I thought, do you know what? Knowing Charles, she's going to go in.
OK, Keisha, thank you very much for your thoughts.
There we go, Jerry.
You're on the phone. Brilliant. Give her a round of applause.
Jerry, here we go. Now, listen, Jerry.
OK.
I've got to say, you know, Charlie herself, she's been a bit of an it girl in the house. You know, she's been a bit of a glamour girl in her time. Is she is she somebody you know? Is she somebody you respect? Do you like the way she's, put herself across in the house?
I think she's got a great figure and she looks good, but I don't know her. And I've never seen her out in the town, unfortunately.
Fair dues, fair dues. Dan, have a crack with that girl there with the false bangers.
They're not false, Steve. They are actually real.
Put
These
them
ones
away,
here.
love.
It was real as mine, then.
Do you think Charlie now might have an advantage?
No.
OK. What about you?
Not really. I think maybe she's gone into the house. She's gone back into the house thinking that because she's been evicted and she's come back, people are going to feel sorry for her. Not really. I don't.
Do we feel sorry for her, people? We don't. I'm going to go over to this lady here who has lovely lips.
Thank you very much. Charlie's got no self-awareness. That's the problem. She's going to go back in and be exactly the same. In fact, her ego's grown even more.
That is true, Steve. What do we think?
Well, it just doesn't matter what I think. It's all about what Osama bin Laden thinks right here. Now, listen, Osama, do you think she's actually going to regret anything she said in that interview?
Don't be stupid. It's Charlie we're talking about. We're not talking about, we don't know, like Amanda or someone. We're talking about Charlie, a two-faced woman, changes her mind in 5 seconds. She was already having a go at the audience, for Pete's sake.
You're really aggressive there, fella. Actually, do you know she had a go at Ziggy there? You know, do you think she's going to regret that when she goes back in?
No. I think she's probably going to be mellow for about 5 minutes and then she'll just revert back to being Charlie, because I think she likes the way she is. She likes the attention, she likes being controversial, and that's Charlie.
Does anyone here think that it's all going to calm down? Everything's going to be all right in the house?
No, it ain't going to calm down. It ain't going to calm down. Now, listen, it's time for the mouthpiece now, and in honour of our wonderful guest, Jerry Byrne, tonight's mouthpiece has been accompanied by a host of buxom beauties.
Why isn't no one in the house just on to Chanel? She's always in the middle of things, always saying little snidey things about Charlie and stuff like that. And at the party, at Brian's party, she dressed exactly the same as Charlie. She wants to be Charlie, and she can't because she's horrible and two-faced. She's a viper. That's what she is.
Nikki is in love with Liam. She's so jealous. Every time you can watch her, every time when someone is touching Liam, she's very jealous, but she won't say, she won't admit it.
Hi, big brother. If I was Liam or Brian, I'd be very careful of falling asleep around where them twins are, because they seem the type that if you fell asleep around them, you could wake up in a vat of ice with one of your kidneys missing.
Well, I think the Big Brother show this year is a bit boring, but it's also great because it's got a lot of glamour, and I like a lot of glamour.
I'd like to say I cannot stand Chanel, so get her out of the house. But I like Charlie, but I've got to go because I'm on my mobile.
Oh! It's Friday night and it's all about the man bangers.
It is.
Beautiful.
Now, don't forget, if you want to get on the mouthpiece or the eyepiece, then send your messages via our website at channel4.com/BBBM. Or you could send your eyepieces from your mobile phone by texting them to 07730 444 400. Text costs your standard network MMS rate.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a quick break now, but after the break, we're going to reveal which member of our beautiful audience is the complete opposite of housemate Charlie. See you in a minute.
In a bit.
Hey there, everybody, welcome back to Big Brother's Big Mouth.
Still with us, Jerry Byrne, Rick Waller, and of course, our lovely studio audience.
They're all still here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before the break, we told you we were going to reveal to you which member of our audience tonight is the complete opposite of housemate Charlie. So, would the complete opposite of Charlie please now reveal yourself?
I'm Chris Parry from North Wales and I work in a hotel and I'm the complete opposite of Charlie.
He really is!
He really is! Shut on that bad boy! Thank you very much. Now, the task tonight was about peace, which led Liam and Jerry into talking about what you can and you can't say about political correctness.
Where you say you're not now going to push me in the politically correct corner, but they say gingers, for example, redheads, I think they are bullied.
Is it right? See,
is that as bad as calling somebody faggot to me?
Now, there's a very interesting debate there, because obviously, Dan, you're a ginger.
Well, you can't call me ginger. Only ginger people can call me ginger. Is that all right, Steve?
Steve, excuse me. Only other people called Steve can call me Steve. All right, mate?
Mate! You want to call me mate? Only my mates can call me
oh,
mate.
Oh, shut up, dickhead.
Let's have a hug. It's all right. It's going to be all right.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Get off me cheek.
OK. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got an absolute exclusive for you now. Do you want to see something very, very special? Yeah! Now, we saw in the programme tonight, Carol mentioned her peace diary. Well, we've actually managed to get our hands on Brian's actual diary from the last year of his life. This is true. Now, it gives you a real insight into the mind of the man that we all love. It's very special. Now, we've narrowed it down from the top 10 most interesting days of Brian's life, and we found the finest one, and Dan is now going to do us the honour of reading that out. This is the best one.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
OK. Friday the 9th of June. Woke up, got out of bed, wet it again, shit.
It really does give you an insight into the mind of the man. That's what he's all about. You know, Parkinson could have him on this couch, he wouldn't find half that shit out.
OK, I've got an idea. Why don't we all talk about fake week?
Let's do it.
OK.
I do often feel as though there's more to things than meet the eye.
She's fit as a tin, isn't she?
You must ensure that the housemates do not discover that you are actually an actress.
There's some sort of catch.
In front of you is an Australian delicacy.
Oh, nice!
So you probably want to get cleaner for the corner of the room.
may be an actress, it may be a studio set up. I saw Richard from Hackney.
Right.
Will you ever forgive me?
She talks about vibes, man.
Spirit guide to Kookaburra.
Pauline is not from Australia.
No! You ruined it for me!
But we said no!
And I feel so gullible as well because I believed every single thing.
Yeah, I think they're having this on.
Yeah.
On the street. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next debate is called Has Big Brother Faked Us Off? Interesting, Jerry. Now, basically, the question is, has Fake Week been a success in the house? Have you enjoyed it? Has it been good?
Yeah, I think it's been great. I've been looking forward to her coming out of the house. I've been looking forward to letting everyone hear what she's got to say about herself, and I'm looking forward to going back in.
Well, she's gone back in, and we will
fight.
see more of that later on. Now, Rick, what has been the highlight of Fake Week for you this evening?
To be honest, I was sitting up in the dressing room, or the green room, or whatever it is, and I was thinking to myself, you know, she was sat there and she was just saying things. And I was thinking, just stop digging yourself further down. She's like slagging these people off. And in a way, you'll all agree with me that it's really funny that she's got to go back in there and face these people. But at the same time, you feel sorry for her.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel sorry. You think, stop digging.
No, keep her
Dan,
in.
no, listen, you pair, leave it out. Dan,
Yes.
now listen, it's our last night tonight. It's a little bit emotional, but exactly. Who was the last person that you got off with?
The last person I got off with, Dennis Norden.
What happened?
The bastard never returned me calls.
That's what Norden's like.
I'm sat here between the footballers' wives, people. How you doing? Very lovely. Now, who wasn't fooled by Fake Week? Do we think Carol, possibly?
I think the majority of the house was not fooled because each of the tricks were rumbled too quickly. Big Brother needs to carry it on a little bit longer to really get them doubting what's coming next.
Excellent views.
Really does.
OK. Who here thinks that Tyler should have done more? She should have riled them up a little bit more.
Yeah, it would have been much more fun if, like, she'd played them a bit more, I think.
OK, fair enough. What do you think, fella?
I think the whole programme's mental and Fake Week was excellent.
The whole programme's mental. Brilliant. Where's Steve?
I'm here, love.
OK,
Cheers.
wicked.
Now, listen, ladies, what do you make of the fact that a lot of them still think there's actually a house next door?
There's not.
Well, that's true, we know that, because we have eyes.
We don't care, just get Charlie out. She's a knob.
Listen, I actually, to be honest, she showed a little bit of emotion tonight, and I sort of felt for Charlie for a moment. Exactly, yeah, what do you reckon?
Why would you feel emotion to that? It goes to show...
I'm not interested.
I like it, Steve, I like it.
Listen, fella, come on, you've got a ginger beard and it's quality. Go on, what have you got to say?
Charlie tonight, in that interview, Ginger. Charlie was faking it just like she's the rest of the time. Yeah, she was showing a little bit of emotion, but most of it was fake.
That's fair news. Now, hang on. Calm it down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a real special moment. We're going to go live to the house now. We really have.
We're going to go live. Do we want to go live to the house, people?
That's right.
OK.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look at this.
That's how I acted all the time, and I'll tell you one more thing.
Don't change
Bring it
that,
on
don't
next
change.
week, Monday. Baby, I'm back. Bring on the alcohol. I can't believe this, Jerry. Oh, he's like, I'm bored of it. I'm bored of it. I was like, what?
Politics now.
God, what all of you said, God.
So did you see the fight?
Jesus.
Is it pathetic?
I saw the fight. Yeah, I think it's pathetic. Yeah, I think it is. Because it was a bit intense. I don't know what you meant about
What did I say
do
to you last
something to
night?
get
What did I
myself
say
out
to
of
you last night?
nominations.
What did I say to you last night?
I can't remember.
What did I say?
One of you said I'm very smart at getting myself out of nominations and I'm bitchy. I don't think I'm bitchy to Chanel, Sammy, but I think personally we're bitchy to each other, and that's being honest. You might feel like it's your opinion. I'm not having a go. It's your opinion, babe. At the end of the day, and it is. But I don't think I'm that. I see things she does to me as well, and she may not know she's doing it, and I may not know I'm doing what to her. But I do see it. I'm being honest. But that's, you know, that's just what the fuck. Bring it.
OK.
Now there, you notice Charlie was sort of backtracking with Chanel. They're going back on what she'd actually said. Do you think they're actually going to become friends now, maybe?
No, definitely not. The thing about Fake Week, though, is it's quite manipulative and contrived, and this isn't reality TV anymore.
Ooh.
I mean, they've needed to do it, because otherwise it got boring. But these are plot lines, really.
These are plot lines orchestrated by the people upstairs. Big Brother almost. Waller, go for it.
Big Brother boxing.
What are you talking about, Waller? You've been away too long. You think Charlie knows what she's doing yet. I don't think she's thought of it. Does anyone else agree with me?
The funniest thing has to be that she's turned around and said now in front of Chanel that Ziggy's invited her out for a drink since she's broken up with Ziggy.
So how do we think Chanel? Do you think Chanel's going to approach her? What do we think? What do you think, fella?
No, I don't think she will. I think she'll just leave it.
Because, I mean, some people might think it might just die down. No one's going to have the balls to do anything. What do we think? You fella again.
Well, I mean, come off it. I mean, obviously it's going to die down because they're all going to be two-faced in the end. But let's be honest, Charlie's the only one who's got the balls to confront them. Yeah. Chanel's going to be like, she's a bitch, she's this and that.
That is a poor impression. That is a poor impression.
Bring it over here. Bring it over here. Now listen, has anybody else noticed that all week a lot of the housemates have got very media savvy now? Almost Carol's practically predicted everything that's happened.
Yeah.
Do you think that, you know, all the housemates in that are very media savvy, they can predict it before it actually happens these days?
They are, but let's make it a fake going back in again and get Charlie straight back out again. Get her out, she's a witch. Get her right out.
He says it as he sees it. Hang on. Last word.
OK, Jerry, what is your final thought of it? What's going to happen in the house?
Well, no, I think Charlie is going to become a lot nicer because she knows the public are out there. She knows that she's had a horrible attitude and everyone was going to boo her. She has been booed. So to win the public vote, she's going to have to turn herself around and start being nice and win.
I agree with you. I agree.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to say that's all we've got time for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, all we've got to do is thank our guests, Jerry Byrne, Rick Waller. Big thank you to the audience tonight.
Remember, Dawn will be your little brother at 12:30 on Sunday. This is it for us. Ex-housemate Tyler will be your host next week.
Before we go, it's been kicking off all week, but tonight we want to relieve the tension, relieve the anger, spread some love.
Come on!